I remember the most beautiful sunset I've ever seen. I was driving in Colorado and I pulled over to the shoulder because I kept getting so distracted. So I just finally pulled over and sat on the hood of my car for the next 15 minutes while the sun set. Now, if you've ever seen a sunset in Colorado, the sun dies down into this dark red circle behind the mountains. The clouds explode into orange and pink, and the mountains themselves become this deep purple. It's beautiful, beautiful. And I just felt like God was saying, I love you, I love you. And I used to think that anyone, if they would just look at the world around them, could hear God saying, I love you. If they saw the sunsets, or they looked at waterfalls, or if they looked up at the starry nights, or maybe just enjoyed time with good friends and family, that they would hear God saying, I love you. But what I've come to realize is that it's not that way for everyone. Here's what I mean. Imagine that you are a small kid and your dad drinks too much, and every night you feel like you have to hide because you're afraid that when he comes home, he might take his anger out on you. Or imagine that you struggle with an addiction, or you're confused about your sexuality, or you are a pregnant teenager and you don't know what to do. You see, for a lot of people, the world isn't this place where it just seems like it's a love letter for God. For a lot of people, the world is a dark place full of confusion and pain and chaos. For a lot of people, they need to experience the love of God in a practical way. And we want to walk up to them and just say, just believe in Christ, just have a relationship with Christ. And that they'll think that point blank, they're going to make the decision right there. But the fact is, most people have never experienced the love of God in a practical way. That's why we've dedicated Sunday, December 7th to a special event that we're calling The Church Has Left the Building. Over the next few weeks, you're going to hear about 5 different projects that you can be a part of to show God's love in a practical way to our community. One of those ways is to go to a local Starbucks and hand out coffee cards. I'll take a iced decaf Americano. Tall, please.
Decaf iced tall Americano.
Now, a coffee card might not seem like much, but it's a way of showing God's love in a practical way. And every time we do that, we're helping someone who doesn't know God take one step closer to knowing the fullness of God's love through a relationship with Jesus Christ. I hope you'll join us for The Church Has Left the Building on Sunday, December 7th.